Jesus or Muhammad? What the Bible and the Quran really say. Hello, everyone. In today's video, we're going to look deeply into a question that's become the center of many public debates between Muslims and Christians. Is Jesus God? Muslim apologists often challenge Christians on this point, claiming that Jesus never said, "I am God," and that he's only a prophet, while Muhammad is the final and greatest messenger. But what if I told you, even the Quran unintentionally testifies to who Jesus really is? Let's dive in with evidence from both the Bible and the Quran. The central Muslim argument: Jesus is not God. Muslims claim Jesus is not God. He was just a prophet. Let's first examine how Jesus is presented in Islam in the Quran itself. Surah 349, Jesus creates life from clay birds and breathes life into them. I create for you out of clay the likeness of a bird. Then I breathe into it, and it becomes a bird by Allah's permission. Ask yourself, who gives life in all Abrahamic faiths? Only God. Surah 19:19. Jesus is called a pure boy, free from sin. No other prophet, not even Muhammad, is described as sinless in the Quran. Surah 4:158. God raises Jesus to himself, alive. Muhammad died and is buried. Jesus? Lifted to heaven. Surah 43:61. Jesus is a sign for the Day of Judgment. Islamic scholars agree. Jesus will return at the end of time to judge. Ask yourself again, who gives life, is without sin, is in heaven now, and returns to judge the world? Only God. The Bible's clear testimony: Jesus is God in flesh. Let's now go to the Bible, the book that came before the Quran. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God, and the Word became flesh. John 10:30, Jesus says, "I and the Father are one." The Jews picked up stones to kill him, not because he did a miracle, but because he claimed to be equal with God. John 8:58, before Abraham was born, I am. The exact title God used in Exodus 3:14. Again, they try to stone him for blasphemy. Revelation 1:8. I am the Alpha and the Omega, says the Lord God. Philippians 2:6. Though he was in the form of God, Jesus did not consider equality with God something to cling to. The Bible consistently teaches that Jesus is God in human form, come to save mankind. Prophetic warning: false prophets will come. Jesus himself warned about what was coming. Matthew 24:24. False messiahs and false prophets will appear and perform signs and wonders to deceive, if possible, even the elect. Galatians 1:8. Even if we or an angel from heaven should preach a gospel contrary to the one we preach to you, let them be under God's curse. Muhammad came 600 years later with a new message, denying Jesus as the Son of God and the crucifixion, which is central to salvation. This matches exactly what Jesus warned us about. Why do Muslims still reject Jesus as God, even though their own book honors Jesus more than Muhammad? Jesus is sinless. Muhammad is not. Jesus perfora os miracles. Muhammad does not. Jesus is alive. Muhammad is dead. Jesus judges the world. Muhammad does not. Yet Muslims exalt Muhammad above all. Why? Because the truth about Jesus destroys the foundation of Islam. If Jesus is God, Islam falls. And that's a truth too many are not willing to accept. An invitation to truth. This video is not to mock, but to challenge. To urge you to look beyond debate tactics and seek truth. God is not hiding. He revealed himself fully in Jesus Christ, the only sinless one, the only one who conquered death, the only one worthy to judge the world. If you're Muslim, I ask you with respect, if Jesus is sinless, alive in heaven, and returning to judge, is he really just a prophet? And if you're Christian, know your faith. Don't be afraid of questions. Truth always wins. Thanks for watching. Share this video with someone who needs it, and may the truth set you free.